Have you ever been manipulated, used, or drained of every ounce of your emotional energy? Have you ever found yourself questioning your sanity, wondering how someone could treat you so poorly, yet make you feel like you're the problem? If you've ever been in a relationship where someone constantly takes and never gives, where their drama becomes your burden, or where every day feels like a battle, this article is for you. It's time to break free from the cycle of emotional abuse and manipulation. I'm going to show you 11 clever ways to deal with toxic people using the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. These techniques have been around for thousands of years, but are more relevant than ever in today's world. Let's dive deep into the heart of manipulation, control, and emotional warfare, and arm you with the tools to protect your peace and reclaim your life. 1. Identify toxic behavior. The first step to managing toxic people is to identify toxic behavior. Have you ever found yourself feeling drained after interacting with someone, as if nothing you do is ever good enough? Whether it's a friend, partner, or family member, these individuals have a way of eroding your confidence through constant criticism and relentless judgment. Toxic people often wield subtle, yet powerful tools of manipulation, like guilt, tripping you into decisions that benefit them, or playing the perpetual victim to deflect responsibility. This emotional play can leave you doubting your own instincts and questioning your worth. To spot these behaviors, start by observing their reactions in conversations. Do they highlight your flaws, but fail to celebrate your achievements? Are they quick to point out mistakes, but never offer genuine encouragement? Pay attention to those who turn minor disagreements into dramatic conflicts, or thrive on creating chaos, leaving you feeling emotionally battered. True relationships should foster support and growth, not endless tension and self-doubt. Endless tension and self-doubt. Identifying toxic traits requires self-awareness and honest reflection. Recognize when someone consistently undermines your peace of mind and self-esteem. Once you're aware, you can set healthy boundaries and take steps to protect your well-being. Awareness is the first step toward change, empowering you to reclaim control and live with intention. 2. Set clear boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is essential for protecting your mental and emotional well-being, especially when dealing with toxic individuals who constantly push limits. Have you ever felt trapped by someone's relentless demands or suffocating presence? Toxic people often test the waters by ignoring subtle cues, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and powerless. To safeguard your peace, it's crucial to establish firm, non-negotiable boundaries that prioritize your well-being. The first step is clear and direct communication. Politely but assertively state your limits, whether it's how you want to be spoken to, the times when you're available, or the behaviors you won't tolerate. Remember, you don't owe anyone a detailed explanation. Simple phrases like, "I'm not comfortable with that," or "Please, respect my space," can be highly effective. Enforcing your boundaries is where the real challenge begins. Toxic people may use guilt, manipulation, or emotional outbursts to make you cave. Stay firm and consistent without giving in to their tactics. It's important to understand that protecting your peace is not just a privilege. It's your right. You deserve relationships where respect is mutual and your emotional energy is preserved. When you set boundaries and stick to them, you take back control of your life and well-being. 3. Don't engage in arguments. Toxic individuals thrive on arguments and drama, often going out of their way to provoke a response that leads to emotional chaos. This chaos feeds their need for control, giving them satisfaction as they watch you become reactive and emotionally drained. Engaging in arguments with such people only serves to exhaust you and gives them more influence over your emotions. It's essential to understand that in these situations, the more you argue, the more power you surrender. They often twist words, deflect responsibility, and create circular conversations that leave you frustrated and confused. To protect your energy, remind yourself that you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Instead, choose silence or respond calmly without escalating the situation. Drawing from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This timeless advice serves as a powerful reminder that your reaction is within your control, even if the behavior of others is not. By not engaging, you maintain your composure and deny them the emotional response they seek. This restraint not only preserves your peace, but reinforces your strength and self-mastery in challenging situations. 4. Practice emotional detachment. Practicing emotional detachment is a powerful strategy for dealing with toxic individuals. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us to emotionally distance ourselves from situations that are beyond our control. Toxic people often seek to provoke reactions, feeding off the chaos they create. By staying calm and composed, you strip them of their power and regain control over your emotional state. One effective way to remain grounded during confrontations is to focus on your breath. Deep, measured breathing can help regulate your nervous system and maintain your composure. When emotions start to rise, picture an invisible shield surrounding you, deflecting the negativity that comes your way. This visualization can be a reminder that you have the choice to remain unaffected by external chaos. Another essential practice is to pause before responding. Taking a moment to reflect allows you to assess the situation and respond with intention, rather than emotion. This delay can prevent impulsive reactions and help you communicate more effectively. Remember, emotional detachment is not about being cold or indifferent. It's about prioritizing your peace and well-being. By choosing to stay calm and centered, you protect your energy and disarm those who thrive on drama and conflict. 5. Limit your exposure. Limiting your exposure to toxic individuals is essential for preserving your mental and emotional health. If you find that a relationship consistently drains you, it's time to take steps to protect yourself. This doesn't mean abruptly cutting someone off, which can lead to further tension. Instead, consider gradually reducing the time you spend with them to reclaim your peace. One practical approach is to plan your interactions to be shorter. When you know you'll be around this person, set a time limit for the conversation or meeting. This allows you to maintain necessary contact without being overwhelmed. Additionally, create boundaries by choosing when and how you engage. If they reach out spontaneously, don't feel obligated to respond immediately. Take control of the timing. It's also crucial to redirect the time you would typically spend with them to activities that uplift and rejuvenate you. Engage in hobbies, exercise, spend time with supportive friends, or practice mindfulness. These positive activities can help restore your energy and reinforce a sense of balance. Remember, your well-being comes first. Limiting exposure is a way to acknowledge that you deserve interactions that enrich your life, not ones that leave you feeling depleted. Prioritizing yourself is a vital step toward a healthier, happier state of mind. 6. Focus on what you can control. A fundamental teaching of Stoicism is to focus on what you can control and release what you cannot. This mindset is especially helpful when dealing with toxic individuals who create circumstances that make you feel powerless and frustrated. Their actions and attitudes may stir up anger or disappointment, but fighting to change them is often futile and emotionally draining. The key is to shift your attention inward and focus on what you can manage, your own responses, instead of investing energy into trying to change someone else's behavior. Direct that energy toward understanding and managing your reactions. Take a moment to pause and reflect on how you're feeling. Are you tense, angry, or anxious? Acknowledging your emotions is the first step toward defusing their impact. This self-awareness enables you to choose a thoughtful and intentional response, rather than reacting impulsively. One powerful practice is to use grounding techniques, such as deep breathing or counting to 10. To center yourself before responding, remind yourself that your peace of mind is worth more than engaging in their chaos. By focusing on your reactions and responses, you reclaim your power and create an emotional barrier that protects you from their toxicity. Remember, your strength lies in your ability to control yourself, not others. 7. Maintain emotional distance. Maintaining emotional distance is a vital skill, especially when dealing with manipulative individuals. This practice involves not allowing someone else's behavior to dictate your mood or overall state of mind. When faced with toxic interactions, it's crucial to recognize that their emotions or reactions are not your responsibility. By establishing this distance, you protect your mental health and retain control over your emotional landscape. One effective way to maintain this distance is to identify your triggers. Those specific behaviors or comments that tend to unsettle you. Once you recognize what prompts strong emotional responses, you can practice self-regulation techniques to manage your reactions. For instance, deep breathing, mindfulness exercises, or stepping away momentarily can help you regain composure when tensions rise. Additionally, focus on facts rather than emotions when assessing the situation. Try to detach your feelings from the circumstances at hand. This approach helps you make objective decisions based on reality, rather than being swept away by emotional turbulence. Remember, emotional distance is not about becoming cold or indifferent. It's about fostering resilience and clarity in the face of manipulation. By cultivating this distance, you empower yourself to engage with toxic individuals on your terms, preserving your peace and well-being. 8. Practice self-care. Practicing self-care is essential when navigating the challenges of toxic relationships. These interactions can be incredibly draining, making self-care not just a luxury, but a necessity for maintaining your mental and emotional health. By prioritizing self-care, you actively replenish your energy and build resilience against negativity. One of the most effective forms of self-care is physical exercise. Engaging in regular physical activity releases endorphins, often referred to as feel-good hormones, which can significantly boost your mood and overall sense of well-being. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a high-energy workout, moving your body can help clear your mind and elevate your spirits. Additionally, carve out time for solitude. Spending time alone allows you to recharge and reflect, giving you space to process your thoughts and emotions away from external pressures. Use this time to engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's reading, painting, or simply enjoying nature. Dedicate time to pursuing hobbies or passions that fulfill you. These activities not only provide a sense of accomplishment, but also cultivate happiness and joy in your life. Remember, prioritizing self-care is not selfish. It's a vital practice that empowers you to navigate relationships with clarity and strength. By nurturing yourself, you create a solid foundation for resilience in the face of toxicity.